That was really good storytelling.
Man, listen.
Look,
Trying to
good
go back and
good
watch,
voice actor.
Going back and watching old specifically Cartoon Network shows is quite the trip.
Nah, for sure.
Every time somebody talk to me crazy, I'm gonna be like, ooh, 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 ah, 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 ooh, ah, ah,
Okay, so
ooh.
let me ask you. So since you said that, right, what's her favorite just off the top of your head?
Totally Spies.
What? You gotta give me a year. I can give you anything.
I'm talking about.
I could give you from Dexter's Lab.
I was with you all day, and then here you come with this spies shit. Totally spies, bro.
Okay.
What's wrong with Totally Spies?
It ain't better than Samurai Pizza
I'm just
Cast or
saying,
Metabots.
out of all the joints,
You
throw
don't think
out
it's
there,
better? Well, it is not. It's definitely not better than Metabots.
Yeah, there we go.
It's definitely not better than Metabots.
There we go. Let's talk about
ain't
it.
nothing beating Codename Kiss Next Door.
Codename Kids Next Door was really, really good. It was
The
crass.
story-
Nothing's
Telling.
beating Codename Kids Next Door.
Nothing.
So we gonna act like Samurai Jack don't exist.
Samurai Jack was past his prime.
You
The pipeline
This your
from reading
Oh shit, you live, Billy?
this your man?
This man Billy don't be saying nothing.
the
No.
the pipeline from reading the acronyms from Codename Kids Next Door
Beep, beep. That was detailed.
led directly into the bumps for Adult Swim. The only reason I can read as fast as I do right now is because I was 6 years old and I wanted to know what those things said because they showed up for 5 seconds.
The craziest one was Bra. Battle Ready,
Ready Armor. That is my favorite.
Yeah.
Battle Radio.
All right. So welcome.
Welcome.
Round of applause,
to the
man.
the BIJ Podcast Is.
We are here. It's Tuesday. We apologize for the late delay. Little technical difficulties that were, out of our control. We got that in order now, but we're happy.
I blame
that
the
we're live
melanin.
in effect, and you're here with us.
Listen, we're here to talk and scream and cry and rant because
I don't know about screaming and crying.
first of all,
He said, I got neighbors.
I'm sorry.
Let's
I know,
reflect right quick.
I'm sorry. I know you got run.
Just
Light screen all day. I know y'all running flamethrower.
But as Ghost said, welcome to the BIJ Podcast. We're gonna get introductions out the way, and then we're gonna do a slide promo. Starting from my left here, we have the man himself, Jay Dizzle to the Fizzle.
It's JD. That's just _JD on Instagram. I haven't posted anything on there yet, but I promise I'm going to soon. Stay tuned.
And to my right, we have
Tyrell Evans, the BBW Slayer. You know what I'm talking about? Straight like that.
And I like to say thank you for letting us use your humble abode.
Absolutely.
As
Thank you
tell,
for having me, my G.
As you can tell, this is his humble abode. He's letting us shoot the podcast.
I don't think they can tell that, brother. They ain't never been in my house.
Ooh, my bad, cuz. My bad. And then to the right, we got Ghost.
We have the infamous Amy Sun. Welcome. I'm happy. I'm here. Tuesday.
And last but not least, yours truly, the most with the most voice, the biggest, the fattest, and the strongest. Sunday.
That's
It
tough.
be your own kind.
That's tough.
Crazy work.
That's tragic.
I got a YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I'm also starting my editing business. If you want to get some edits, come holler at your boy. You feel me? And we're going to get some slight promos out the way. We're going to first promote the BIJ app.
Oh, it's fun.
For those who don't know, our fearless leader, Leonardo, I call him Leonardo, but Larry, he created an app for the black community. And it's still in work in progress development, but it will be released soon to Google Play Store and iOS. So when the release date comes, we'll let you know on the following podcast. But that's enough for promos. Do any of you guys have any spiritual words of the day?
Yeah, man. Let's get into this positivity of the day.
I got one.
Set it off.
If you feel like you don't fit in the crowd,
Oh, God, he taking shots.
you might belong on the stage.
Do it! Not the sidewall, Shady.
For sure. I like that.
Not you, Ghost. You got something?
I'm proud of you. No matter what you're going through, no matter where you're at right now at this time, I want you to know that I'm proud of you. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. You know what I mean? Wherever you're at right now, right? Even if it's a bad place, you're not going to be here forever. Have faith, work hard, grind. You know what I mean? I'm happy for you. We're here for you. And we're happy that you're here with us this evening.
Proud of you.
Talk that.
You got anything, Tyrell?
I'm gonna talk to the ladies that's in this bitch that like anime. You know what I'm talking about?
God.
Straight like that.
Racist.
Go ahead. Listen, you ain't gotta be a size 0 to be beautiful, baby. Let that foop out. Put it on my forehead.
Love you, Jill. And last
Press any button, Billy, please. Any button. Any
Press
button, please.
any key to continue.
And last but not least, my words of the day.
That's
If
tough.
you don't have a spine to stop buying these games right now, you're part of the problem.
Okay.
But before we get into that topic, let's get into the appetizer, you know. So, I don't know if y'all been keeping up, but like Marvel and DC just been hitting with their animation, you know what I'm saying? We got X-Men 97, we got Batman Nightfall about to drop. We got Absolute Batman coming out. But their movies are, excuse my fucking language, they're fucking terrible.
Not all of them, no.
Supergirl was trash.
Yeah, it was.
Listen.
That was bad.
I'm very skeptical of Doomsday, even though
What?
I got a day one ticket.
Doomsday
What?
doesn't have.
But what I'm trying to say is what I'm trying to say.
Talk about it, please. Let me know something.
Do y'all think that DC and Marvel together should just ditch the live action, and just stick
No.
to the animation?
No.
Nah.
No.
No.
Marvel has good
Right.
animated
Before-
shows.
No.
Before we get, we're gonna go down the line because we got some pitchforks already at my neck. We're gonna start from the left and then we go for the right.
Marvel has
So,
great
Jamie.
animated shows. X-Men 97.
Yes.
Spider-Man the animated. They've been killing it for animated shows for a long time. DC animated movies are spectacular. Now, live action is a different story. The last live action DC movie I genuinely truly enjoyed and watched more than once was Wonder Woman. The first one. Didn't like 1984, but I did like the first one.
Go off.
Wonder Woman was good enough that people were upset it existed because they could no longer say that DC only made bad live action movies.
I mean, they still did after that, though.
Oh, for sure. Oh, don't get it.
Yeah,
twisted. They definitely made bad.
They generated some shit.
I'm saying that they usually make bad live action movies, but Wonder Woman I like that. It was good.
What you got to say, Tyrell?
The thing is with me, it's like this, bro. Like, personally, DC has the recipe to make good shit. Cause let's be real, they animated movies have always been on point. Let's not sit up here and bullshit. Let's keep it a whole 10 times right quick. What was it? Justice League, Apocalypse War, basically the end all be all was hard. Flashpoint Paradox that set the tone for everything that happened after that. What was it? Infinite Crisis Part 1, 2, and 3. So good they had to make 3 parts of it. The Killing Joke, the first real
That was
legit
really
rated
good.
R film that was animated from DC. You feel me? Like there's so many more concepts that really play into DC films, and the thing that makes DC live action films so shitty is the fact they have the recipe and they don't follow the shit. They have the recipe for every single film that they make every single time based on the animated films, and they don't follow it. They try to put a whole bunch of shit in there. They think because they add a whole bunch of heroes like they do in the Avengers, not knowing that they really actually tell the backstory of the Avengers that makes them fit into the film. Even with Peter Parker, he got introduced in Captain America Civil War, cool, but at the end of the day, you had to know who Peter Parker was. You're dumb if you don't know that. So
That's
that
fair.
being said, y'all have the recipe and y'all don't even bother to follow the shit. And it just makes it shitty because y'all try too hard to add an all-star cast, or you try to have a bunch of Easter eggs with a different bunch of heroes, and you try to do some shit and it just looks bad. Then you add a bunch of CGI with that, you got a glorified fucking mess.
He just cooked.
That's just my opinion, you feel me?
What about you, Ghost?
All right, so how I feel about it is, for one, first and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to DC because finally, we are getting Nightfall, one of the greatest Batman
good
stories
shit.
ever told.
Good shit.
That's just first off. I just gotta say that one of the greatest Batman stories ever told. We're finally getting animated. I'm super excited. But I think where DC fucked up at is to be honest, they didn't follow Marvel's script in the sense of, when Marvel gave us the movies, right? You got the single heroes first, right, to get used to them. Then the big build up leading up to the team up, right? So I feel like where Marvel failed at, I'm talking about as far as their last phase, right? They gave us Moon Knight, Secret Invasion, which to me, I felt like Secret Invasion should have been a movie. Think about this. Think about this, right? Think about at the end game, right? What that would have been like if you would have went to the theaters and seen a poster that said, "Who do you trust?" Half Iron Man, half Scorpion.
It was
Iron Man.
That would have been cold. That would have been cold. That's valid. That's valid.
It makes me upset how much I agree with you.
That's cold. That's cold. That would have been cold. That would have been cold.
So peep that, right? So with DC, right? Even though James Gunn, right, is trying to, I feel like he got a lot of catching up to do, movie wise, animation wise, Oscars straight down the line. But movie wise, he trailing behind. Marvel is light years ahead.
They way up there.
Movie wise, right? But I think Marvel issue with me where I got frustrated, right, was when they brought Robert Downey Jr. in as Doom. I felt like that was a cash grab due to their big bang at the time was supposed to be the Marvels. With all due respect, what the fuck was that?
The Marvels was ass.
I'm saying, think about it. Coming off of Endgame, right?
The Marvels was some
so
shit.
The world. I'm not even talking about the comic book heads such as myself. I'm talking about the world who just watches the movies, right? What they're used to.
Them fanboys and shit.
What they're used to is you get a single movie, right? Where you get some more little, not more little, but more backstory, more introducing more characters. But at the end, right, you get the big team up. This time we didn't get that. We got Moon Knight, we got Secret Invasion, we got Miss Marvel, we got all of that, Soldier. Right? All of that leading up to the Marvels. That was a letdown, right? Now they picked it back up with X-Men '97. Cool, but going into Doomsday. For me, a lot of these actors and actresses that were playing these roles no longer want to play these roles, right? Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to say that they should get rid of live action because I enjoy it in the sense of the graphics and seeing the characters playing the role. But DC got a lot of work to do.
I don't want them to get rid of it. I just think it should be better.
Right. And I feel like people should also allow James Gunn to cook. He just got it. Right? He just got it. I understand what you're saying, Daddy, as far as like the Supergirl, right? But I mean, again, he needs some room to maneuver. He got a lot of ground to cover. If you're trying to catch up with Marvel, as far as main movie wise, you got a lot of ground to cover.
But at the same time, though, the thing is though, this is the thing. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. You talking about you got to give him some time, but the thing is, you can't rush some shit and push it out and just think everybody gonna like it because it has every single hero that you like as a person growing up seeing the shit.
True. As a comic book. I
only
watch the movies for the special effects because storyline wise, they're gonna fuck it up.
They gonna drag the shit and it's not gonna make no sense.
That was my problem with the Doomsday trailer.
I personally feel like we're getting to a point with these superhero movies that I ain't trying to offend nobody when I say this, but like they're so busy focused on pushing the message instead of giving people what we want.
They did that with Black Panther too.
And people love Black Panther.
That was the worst movie ever.
I don't know why.
Black Panther 2 was terrible.
I don't know why it's so hard for these studios to just rip up a comic book and just go page for page and call it a day. Because it's a damn shame that I'm watching X-Men '97 season 2. They handled Apocalypse and Kang the Conqueror so well within 20 minutes versus a whole multiversal saga build.
They did.
Hold on.
They
did.
Wait a minute. So let me ask you a question. I'm glad you said that.
They did.
Not
Talk your shit.
Not even a question, right? I'm gonna say this. I get what you're saying, but I also feel like they was also being lazy, and I say that because with the last episode, right? Weapons, lies, and DVDs. You literally regurgitated the episode Weapons, Lies, and VHS from the original series. Now, my thing is, with you only giving us 10 episodes, right? No. We don't got time for that. And I only say that it worries me that when we get to, if they're going to cover the Age of Apocalypse, if they're going to do House of M, if they're going to do Onslaught, with 10 episodes, that's tight. That's tight.
Well, see,
that's why Kang plays such a fast part in it, because really, you didn't even realize that was Kang until that damn little segment, even when it happened.
But
My boy
no.
said times.
I can't say
Time will
that.
tell.
For the comic book heads, we knew.
I mean,
know
we
who that
knew,
is.
yeah, we did, but the motherfuckers that's watching that cartoon because it's a cartoon, they're not gonna know that.
That's not my problem. Read the source material.
That's terrible.
Read the source material.
terrible.
It's not my problem.
Do your research.
It's not my problem.
That is
Read the
such
source
an
material.
Hey, he sound like me. Read the
That is
fucking
such a
manga.
dick.
And listen though, on the flip side, I say that, but I don't read the manga, so I be lost in a lot of stuff. But whatever.
But listen though, all I'm saying is though, like, see the thing with the weapons lies and DVDs, they had to do that because obviously we knew Logan was gonna get his claws back. Spoiler alert. We knew he was gonna get his claws back, so they wanted to.
Nah, I'm glad you brought that up because that had me 38 hot.
Talk your
How
shit.
dare you
But hold on,
disrespect
hold on.
Talk your shit.
Wolverine? If we gonna do it and you already introduced Apocalypse, why not give me the comic version where him and Wolverine and Sabretooth fought for the death for the adamantium? Why would you give me the little BS and him running in there and I had to trick y'all to get the adamantium? That ain't Wolverine, man.
But see, look though, and this might be copium. They did the storyline with Apocalypse because they're going to lead into Onslaught. I don't know if y'all peeped that.
Right,
Because
but
that's
see,
what
I
they
wasn't.
did
But
at
see,
the
I
end of
wasn't for
season
sure.
one.
I didn't know if they was going straight to Onslaught or
No,
Age
they
of
building up to that.
Right, but I'm saying I didn't know if we was going to Age of Apocalypse first.
Oh, we was good. Well, they hinted at that at the end of season 1.
Marvel recognizes that the formula for a build-up does work. That's why we have this
Unfortunately.
unnecessary hype for Doomsday. Because the hype absolutely worked for Endgame. I think that they can use. I think that Marvel is in tune enough to know that there should be some hype for the next shows.
Marvel all bullshit aside is the reason why motherfuckers have after credit trailers.
100%.
Let's keep that shit-
100%.
Let's keep that shit 10 times.
Yeah.
Let's keep that shit 10 times.
Hold on, real quick before we go any further, I want to shout out Taco Tuesday. Everybody that's tuned in,
Taco Tuesday.
everybody that's in the chats,
Taco
thank you.
Tuesday.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
We're gonna get to y'all in a second.
Let me get a taco.
Continue. What you was
No, I'm just saying, bro. It's just real shit. Let's be real. Before they even had Avengers, Tony Stark, Captain America, whatever, there were no. And this ain't even. This is taken away from Marvel completely because everybody does the shit now. Even Super Mario done did the shit 20 times. Every time a fucking movie comes out, everybody sits in that damn theater waiting for the after credit trailers, and y'all can't tell me I'm lying.
You never know.
And it don't even half the time it don't even be shit that even gonna show
I
after the
wasn't
goddamn
waiting
movie.
for no after credits for Mario. I was just in the movie playing Where's Waldo.
But no,
that's
real shit.
Bowser.
Real
That's Bowser
shit.
Jr.
But no, real shit. When you really stop and think about it, Marvel, like granted, yeah, a few movies had after credit trailers, yeah, but it wasn't really a thing until Marvel started doing it because it left you wanting more. Which brings me back to what he was saying, the build up. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because let's be real. Like I brought up earlier when I was talking about the whole Spider-Man situation. Motherfuckers was waiting to see Spider-Man grab that fucking shield from the moment they saw that damn trailer. One, because they thought that Marvel wasn't gonna put it in there because Marvel always do shit that lie to people. Just like they thought it was gonna be Spider-Man first to Sinister Six by himself. Come to find out, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire were in the shit. So they wait for that build up. So they wait for them after credit trailers and what happened during Civil War at that time. Cool, Spider-Man got introduced right after that. The nigga got 3 movies.
4 actually.
4 now.
The 4 now?
4 now. Ain't about 4, right?
Yeah.
About 4 now.
And before I let you continue, yo, companies, stop showing the whole damn movie in these damn trailers.
That's all they can do.
But
because
Marvel
otherwise
does that,
people aren't gonna watch
every
it.
time Marvel do that, the shit switch up. It's never the same thing.
I know they're diluting the message, but it's like I know what's coming.
DC
now,
did
dog.
that shit worse.
Yeah, but you've also read comics.
DC
you
did that
have a
shit so
deeper
much worse.
understanding.
DC did that shit so
So
much
right
worse.
when you say
Regular
that,
watchers don't
so when you say
understand.
that, right, I think that's my biggest gripe when it comes to watching these, right. And I've learned I've chilled a lot because initially, I was an a-hole with it. Like I'm in the movie theater wrong.
Yeah, I was like that.
Wrong. You
You
know
ain't
what I'm
wrong.
saying?
You're
Like,
not-
granted,
you're not by yourself. I did
I'm
it.
not. I don't do it now.
did it.
But initially, but it's only because think about this. Right, I'm 40. As a kid, I grew up. These pages were like the Bible to me, right?
He ain't
As
lying.
far as the storylines and stuff. So when I wanted to see these on the big screen, right, and I'm watching them, but then I'm noticing you're changing certain things, and To you,
To fit
it may
the
not feel
plot.
like nothing, but these are important pieces of this particular character's backstory, his romance, whatever the case may be. And you're changing it because what you say in the interview is, well, I want to put my own twist on it, right? I hear it. I ain't the director, but who the fuck asked you to put your own twist on it?
Okay,
The
but
pages are
But you
right
know what I
there.
hate, though?
Follow the script.
You know what I hate too? I hate the motherfuckers that see all the movies and think they know every goddamn thing about fucking superheroes. That shit hurts my fucking. That shit piss me off. I hate that.
I know the TVA.
Every time you see somebody that's like, if you mention a superhero, oh yeah, I saw it. Okay, where'd you see it at? Oh, I saw it in the movies. So you ain't see the other 3 that came out before that? No, I just like
Not
the
even
movie.
the movies though. Like you said, they're gonna compare only what they saw in the movie.
In the fucking movies.
And then they're gonna feel like because you read the comments, well, that doesn't matter. How? This is
How?
the original
That's the blueprint.
source material. That's where they got this from. They didn't pull this out the sky. They pulled it from the source material.
All right, we're gonna read the chats real quick. See what y'all talking about.
Let me see what y'all talking about.
Let's see, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, this man Ghost got the whole setup. He got his feet kicked up.
Yeah.
I swear to God, he comfortable as shit.
Hey, man.
Yo,
He
nah,
really
nah,
is.
I'm tight. Next time I pull up, bro, I need an extra.
Hey, you gotta show off them slippers. They think it's Magic School Bus right now.
Here comes the Magic School Bus.
Let the chat know they on YouTube.
Oh, y'all on YouTube too.
Y'all on YouTube say hi.
Multiversal. Y'all thought
Red Storm,
this
shout
was
out to you,
Marvel.
bro.
We Marvel.
Live from Taco Tuesday. Get your drinks in. Also, we live on YouTube. If you on YouTube, if you connected to the channel, Black and Jacks, tap in. We live.
Ain't nobody on that bitch selling out. You know, they be talking crazy.
Nah, shout out to A Jane 91. Marvel got the live action movies. Shout out to Cleo Baby, said facts. Martell Davis, true.
Ooh, Stephzy Knight 2319 subscribed to tier 1. Thank
Big
you.
Sexy Steph, BBW, I'll be
big-
Miss Frizzle.
Big sexy Steph. That's my dog. That's my dog. I know who that is.
Okay,
Big sexy Steph.
okay.
Shout out you, baby.
Steve Knight, yo, what up? Again, shout out to the chat, man. Glad and thankful for y'all being here. Continue tuning in, man, as we get into these topics,
All right.
man.
Now, the moment of truth.
Okay.
We gave y'all the appetizer. Now it's time for the steak and the hamburgers.
Okay.
So, forgive my language because it's about to get filthy. So, lately in the gaming world, it's been a whole bunch of hubbubaloo. So, I know everybody is, hyped for Grand Theft Auto 6. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody's excited. We're all excited. And then they announced the price. Okay. $79.99. Okay, that's cool.
I still
whatever.
pay that price.
Yeah, we was gonna pay that price.
I still pay that
And
shit.
then they announced another edition. Everybody has their ultimate editions and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
They've been that way for years.
I'm like, okay, I'll pay the $100. Then come to fucking find out, a store in the game is locked behind the $100 price. So if you get the broke nigga edition, $80, you won't get access to that in-game store. That's not nothing, right? Right? Well, guess what? Grand Theft Auto 6, it's fucking digital only.
So
You don't have to buy a disc or nothing. So everybody's up in the haywire, and then boom, the following day, Sony decided to drink the stupid juice from the stupid lake and decided to announce that in 2028 we're getting rid of all physical games. Yeah,
That's my
I'm
problem.
I'm not having a mental breakdown. Are you? I'm not having a mental breakdown. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
my
then
problem
as
with the new
of
game
today,
with no physical media.
and as of today, Nintendo said as they're currently going to the war with the U.S. government about terrorist refund, they said, and I'm gonna paraphrase this: "It's not our fault that you're the ones who bought the games." So, ladies and gentlemen, gaming is on life support. We're pretty much on the bridge of no more physical media.
I'd be
And
willing.
with no more physical media, that means you don't own your games. You just own a license, and they can take it away from you. So the question is, straight up, how do you feel?
My issue with the increasing price of digital games is that honestly, I would be willing to pay 10, 20, 30 extra dollars for a disc in a box with exclusive art and a manual, because then I get like a package. I bought myself a present at that point. If it's just the game and you have a complete game made and you just lock stuff off, because the game's made, it's done, Because back in the day, when you buy a Pokemon game, you just got all 151, right? You buy Pokemon Platinum, you can get all 493 that are there. You don't have DLC. But now you've got DLC, which is just part of the main game that they cut out to make you pay for, and you don't get anything extra. I try to buy all my Switch games physical. And I'll admit, it is a little inconvenient to carry around a case with a whole bunch of games, but in at least all first-party games, they have art inside of the actual case, and I like that. And I'll take them out and I'll laminate them, and I save them. I like that. I'm willing to pay for that. I don't like raising the price while I get less. You know what I'm saying?
What about you, Tyrell?
I feel the same way motherfuckers felt about the 8-track going out of style, the goddamn VHS going out of style, the goddamn DVD going out of style.
He said, "Where's my Betamax?"
At the end of the day, cause shit is gonna evolve, bro. You gotta just take it for what it is. The same way that the phone evolved, we had a motherfucking goddamn laptop putting it up to our ear as a damn phone. Now we got some shit that look like a goddamn little miniature television that do everything that a computer does, so we don't need one. So, that being said, you have to understand that history repeats itself, and at the end of the day, shit is going to evolve. It's your job to understand that shit and move forward based on that.
Make it limited edition.
But here's the thing though. Okay, cool. They got shit that's not gonna be physically be able to be bought no more. That's fine. That's understandable. Let's be real. Our parents and our parents thought the same shit about the 8-track, the cassette tape, the motherfucking Betamax, all that shit that we have never even fucking used a day in our goddamn life. Hell, I even bring it back to gaming, even the Sega Genesis, Nintendo, Atari, all that shit evolves, bro. You have to accept the fact that you got to either get with the times or get the fuck out the way.
Yeah, but I can get those things for free now.
Hold on. The thing is, it's not the fact that I'm not accepting the times. The problem is that when you buy these games digitally, you don't actually own them.
True.
They can take it away from you, and that's the uproar, and that's what this is all about.
So what you gonna do when the servers go? So what you gonna do if the servers go down and you got the physical copy? You still can't play the game.
That's the whole reason for stop killing games.
Oh yeah, you still can't. Yeah, I'm tripping. You're right. You
the
still can't play.
games.
I'm tweaking. You still can.
Yeah, you could put the disc in and you can still play. A lot of people don't understand that. When you buy a digital game, you just own the license. You don't actually own that game.
But how many people are gonna sit up there and play a campaign mode 20 times? Because think about it, people buy a digital game.
A lot of people.
It depends on if the game's good.
Bingo.
But how often have those been good though?
Call of Duty.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Call of Duty.
No,
Don't worry, I'll wait.
I am disgusted
Uh-oh.
with niggas. I'm disgusted with
About
niggas.
this. It's
Yo, he
cool.
ain't even
Let's talk
looking
about. I'm
at
disgusted with
It's fine.
niggas.
It's
Because
cool.
let's talk
He
about
ain't
it.
even
First and
looking at the camera.
foremost,
It's
right?
fine.
First and foremost, Sony. I've been rocking with y'all since 9-5. Even the flag. No matter what
talking
niggas
like
said
he
about
old money.
Sony, right? I
Like he got to get
I fought,
restitution.
right? I held it down. So for you to say you taking physical copy is like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's almost, it feels like you taking a rib, right? Digital and physical have always been able to coexist, right? So I understand that digital is up 85% in sales. Cool. I'm not knocking it, right? But as a gaming community, I feel like, right, a lot of y'all let us down. And I say that because 2024, there was a case, right? Guy bought, he had the game called The Crew. If you don't know, it's a racing game,
The
right?
crew is
I
cold.
had the crew.
The crew.
Look,
I had the
I
crew
heard-
too.
I heard-
So,
I had the
so
crew first.
he had it digitally, right? Spent over $100-something in the game itself, DLCs, etc. One day he decided, well, I haven't played it in a while. Let me jump on in and play it, right?
And the
Cool.
servers are shut down.
He gets on. Ubisoft basically locked him out. Now he confused. He sends them, a picture and a message like, "Yo, I'm trying to play this game. I purchased it. Blah blah blah. What's going on?" Ubisoft told him, "You got to buy this again." He was enraged. What do you mean? I spent $100 and something. Here's the proof, right? He took him to court. Unfortunately, he lost. And you know what their response was? Just because you purchased it, it does not mean you own it. Do you hear how crazy that sounds? I spent $100 and something of my hard-earned money, right, on this game, and you telling me that because I purchased it, I don't own it? Now, for some of you, right, you feel like, well, that doesn't bother me because it ain't happened to me. But
Yeah,
what do you think is going to happen when they dead them physical copies
that's
and
the
now
thing.
we have all the
We-
power and control to do what we want when it comes to how you enjoy yourself with these games? What you think going to happen?
And to piggyback off of you, Ghost, you're right. we're not. We know it's a convenience. I buy digital shit too. I understand it's a convenience, but it's more so about like owning your stuff and making sure you have the stuff that you pay for. They can literally snatch it away from you at any moment. Sony is literally taking old movies that people have on their PlayStation accounts from them like it's nothing, just because they haven't been on it in 365 days.
I ain't heard Microsoft do nothing like that. I'm just saying.
They right behind them.
I have one thing to say, and I'm gonna drop it.
They ain't it yet, though.
If purchasing isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
So we got a question in the chat from Retro Risk. What do you guys think about the lack of physical media in the near future? I think we're literally on our way to a boat full of SHIT.
Brother, I'm gonna be real. We're already here.
Yeah.
And we're literally watching her die.
Yeah.
We're here. So
I personally still think as a gaming community though, right? For me, it's no shot against nobody for digital, right? If you like digital, cool. But my thing is, if you see that the people who enjoy this physical media are hurting, why not stand with us? It's not going to change the digital. It's not like they're going to back out and be like, well, you know what, digital, since y'all stood with them, we're going to make y'all suffer. Why not stand with us? Because if the role was reversed and they did some foul shit to y'all digital, we would stand right beside y'all. So why would you not stand with us?
The reality is this, y'all.
They just made the announcement on Crunchyroll that now Sony is pulling the physical anime that they were selling on Crunchyroll.
Oh, I ain't know that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if they do, so listen. So if they doing that too, what you think about with your streaming, right? What you think is gonna happen overall? When you go in Walmart, you're not gonna see no wall full of DVDs for you to cop. Everything's digital, and you see how they license that out. You get it for 6 months, then it's on another streaming service where you got to pay to go and watch it. Then it leaves there, go to another streaming service. I can't speak for you, but I ain't got it like that to keep bouncing around. That's why I keep the physical copies, because I don't got to worry about it.
But G, you know why that shit keep happening? Because motherfuckers keep buying into the same shit.
And that's vote with your money.
That's the primary example. What? Go ahead. What you talking about?
That's what I'm about to tell y'all. We have the power. You gotta stand firm. You gotta
stand with us, nigga.
You gotta think with your
diamond hands.
They're not gonna do it.
If you stop buying this stuff,
they're not gonna do it.
They will think.
They're not gonna do it.
Yeah, I remember when we bought GameStop.
They're not gonna do it, and the reason why I say they're not gonna do it, bro, is because the reason why I say
they're not.
No, I'm saying, and the reason why I say they're not gonna do it, bro, is too many additional add-ons that come with getting it digitally as opposed to getting it in a store. Now, granted, I used to work at GameStop, and fun fact, I used to work at GameStop. I worked at that bitch for about 3-4 years. Shout out to my nigga Maddie, because he know. But at the end of the day, I used to work at GameStop because they used to have I used to be at the midnight launches for Call of Duty, Pokemon. I was at what was the one that came? Sapphire and whatever. I ain't too heavy into Pokemon, but I'm telling you, I was there. But
he said I was
there. I was for all of those.
I was in the war.
What I'm saying is that the additional add-ons and all that shit that they used to give your ass at the midnight launches, they stopped doing that. And they started adding it on digitally. So it makes more sense to buy it digitally.
I'll be peeping that.
Because it makes more sense to buy it digitally, because if you're buying a physical copy, you got to get up out your bed. You got to go.
I don't care. I'm right there in the mix. Give it to me, sir. Give me that game that I pre-ordered. I need that.
What I'm saying is that
went to the Nintendo Switch 2 release.
I get it, but what I'm saying is that it's more a psychological tactic and a supply and demand. If you get that physical copy, cool. You can have that bitch forever. The server's gonna be down. You can still play it because you got the disc. But at what cost? You're not gonna get no DLC. You're not finna get shit else besides that fucking campaign.
I don't care. If I just paid the money for it, I'm fine with that.
Hold on. Let me finish this off. If I'm playing it offline, then guess what? I got a completed game. I got replayability, and I got my money.
Hold on, real quick, right there. Just bounce off that, right? Not only that, but because let's say I bought the ultimate version or the collector's edition, not only did I get the game, but like Father said, I got the steel book. I get the steel book. I get the dope artwork. I get the cool cover. Yeah, that's important. Yeah,
that's important. Mean shit once you get it, and you can't trade it in because ain't nobody gonna take it.
I don't want to trade it in. The purpose of me buying it was to have it.
Hold on.
I can't trade it in, but guess what? I could flip that motherfucker for twice as well.
And I get it, but okay, so let me flip this now. I'm gonna ask each of y'all a question. and I want y'all to be dead serious with me.
I
am.
Name, I ain't gonna say one because of course we can name one. All of us can name one. You'd be stupid if you can't name one. I'll say name at least 3 games that have a long ass campaign that you can play a million times and not get bored.
Pokemon.
Division 2.
Gears of War 3.
Division 2.
That's what I said, nigga. What you?
Division
Warframe.
2.
That's what I said. I don't. You
Hold
there for
on,
something?
hold on.
Division
I ain't have to
2.
say it. You
1,
have to say it
2.
like that. Like,
I can give him.
I'm next to you,
I can
cuz
give
you
Two,
have to say
sir.
it that way.
I can give him a top. Hold on.
I said.
I can give him a top 5. I can give him a top 5.
Pokopia is in there.
Gears of War 3. All the Pokemon games. All the Final Fantasy. Persona 5.
Okay, let me add a filter. Because
Okay.
Pokemon is that's kind of handicapped. Because let's be honest, all them bitches take goddamn 4 years to beat. Let's be real.
No, they don't. Once you get
Listen.
good, you good.
It's a skill issue.
Them shits been coming out
It's a
since
fucking skill.
them shits been coming out since the 5th fucking grade.
My nigga, you gotta challenge yourself. You gotta do
Listen.
Nuzlocke now.
Okay,
Tell them
so-
again. Challenge yourself.
Listen, I ain't got that much time to walk around and see a bunch of same field and look for some shit.
You
that ain't
gotta
field.
lock in,
I
man.
ain't got time. I
But
ain't got
if
time.
you play, hold on.
Taking shots.
But if you
I ain't
playing
got
it,
time.
hold on. But if you playing it online, you doing the same thing. You doing
Right?
you doing the same map, just with different people, but you're doing the same map.
Listen, when you die in that right,
Hold on. Am I wrong?
No, that's valid. That's valid.
When you die in
But
that
like I
right,
said, let me add a filter. Take out Pokemon. I'm talking about a game that has a solid protagonist, like Red Dead Redemption 2
Okay.
or Mass Effect.
Okay.
To be real,
Like that
I'm talking
size.
about a game with a main protagonist where you can play that shit 1, 2, 3. Because I know for a fact, because I'm playing the fuck out of Red Dead Redemption right now. I don't give a damn. I done played that shit about 6 times, beat it every single time, did different shit every time. Anyway, name a game that has a solid protagonist that you could play that shit after the servers go down. Now I'm talking about a physical copy of the game. You could play that shit a million times.
I got you. Michael, Franklin, and Treble from Grand Theft Auto 5.
That's one game. I said
Okay,
name 3.
listen.
Max Payne 3, Kane and Lynch,
Elders-
Army of 2.
Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. I know they've released it 19 times. I know they have.
Shut me the fuck up.
But the game can be played a billion times, a billion different ways.
Cloud from Final Fantasy 7.
Matter of fact, you can play Final Fantasy a bunch of
Joker
times.
from
Or you can
Persona
play,
5.
But I think we missing the
They get-
most important
They
thing,
get mad.
Kingdom
right?
Hearts.
They get mad at me when
Everybody,
I'm talking my
hold
shit.
on
They
though.
get mad.
Everybody game's different, right? So what you may feel like is I would never do that to another
Facts.
gamer is heaven.
I get it.
That's my
valid.
thing.
That's
Don't
valid. That's
take away the physical from us. Again, nothing. I'm not bashing digital because for some, right, it's convenient. It's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying for the longest. I'm talking about for
the
me.
longevity.
Since I've been playing video games from Neo Geo, Atari, Nintendo.
Oh,
it's
golly, you
always
old.
been physical
shit.
copy. Physical. I need to touch it.
That
Let
was
me
the
open
shit,
the
though.
case.
And sometimes
Let me pull the book out.
Sometimes buying all the games provides a specific, unique experience. For example, let's take Dragon Age, for example. You buy Dragon Age .hack, you have all of them on your shelf, like you got some manga, then you have a unique piece of art that you can't get anywhere else from the cases lined up. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are specific experiences that you can only get from
And
owning
you
physical
working
media.
at GameStop and you saying that and you still acting like that is disgusting.
Vinyl
I'm
music?
fucking appalled at you.
I'm ashamed that you were at that cash.
If I didn't have sense, I'd be in here throwing paper towels and shit that I could pay for to replace.
That's
See, I'm
shit you get fuck.
I'm ashamed.
Replace this.
I'm ashamed that niggas like you, because I be wanting to buy my game,
Mm-hmm.
and you supposed to sell me onto the game.
He talking you out of it. Yo, you need to get it digital. Don't
No,
get it
I'm not.
physical.
No.
Don't get
First
it,
and
get it
foremost,
digital.
no,
You
don't
sound
do
like
that.
the AI
No, don't do that. I don't talk nobody out of shit. I don't do that. I don't talk nobody out of shit. But when I did make sure I made myself, I sold the fuck out of a game. When it was time for Mass Effect, I was telling motherfuckers to buy that bitch. When it was hell, I ain't even play Pokemon since I was in 5th fucking grade, like I told y'all. When it came time to play that bitch, I used to give away fucking little Pokemon cards. I used to give away. I tried to sell the shit. But I can't help it if the fucking server shut down and all you got is the campaign mode to play. Now, that ain't my fault.
For sure.
And
Hold
you
on.
supposed to rant
Hold
with
on.
us.
Shout out the Mr. Big Boss
he
Division
said-
all day. I'm rocking with you. Vendetta 805K Pokemon was a nice shout out. Dope. Shout out to you. Steve Knight 2319, Dark Souls, and Ninja Gaten. For sure, that's definitely one of them ones. And yes, Army of Two for sure. Fish scale. You know what I'm saying?
The
Yeah.
Mr. Big Boss is spitting some real heat. He says, oh, wait, let me scroll back up here. What does it say? It says they want everybody paying rent, that monthly payment, cut costs, mass scale, catering to Wall Street as usual. everything. I say Mr. Big Boss is right. Everything is on a subscription model now.
Guess
Right.
what,
Because-
guys? You will own nothing and be happy.
Didn't they just say in Grand Theft Auto 6 that you have to pay, you have to buy the game,
So-
you have to buy
So-
the super extra, super
Yeah,
uber
yeah.
mega ultra
So-
edition,
so-
and then
I can't-
buy extra
Right.
to be able to play online with
So,
other
so
people?
let me ask you, right, as somebody who enjoys digital, all right?
Right.
So let me ask you, give me a title that you fuck with.
We enjoy
matter of fact,
digital.
you
I just
said
want the physical too.
Hold
But
on.
you
So
talking
you
about
just said
you talking
Red
about
Dead,
digital,
right?
right?
Hold on. So let's just say you caught Red Dead, right? You rocking it, you enjoying yourself.
Right.
Let's say you went 6 months, you wasn't playing it,
Right.
You decided to hop on and play.
Right.
Rockstar locked you out. You send them a message, yo, what's up, man? I spent $200 on this edition. This is the special edition. It came with the cowboy hat,
Right.
right?
I got a golden gun.
Right, but I can't play it. Rockstar tells you, look,
That was funny.
Rockstar say, well, that's
No, you know what's funny, though?
no, right. But I'm just saying.
That was
so,
funny.
so look, so you send them.
golden
So look,
gun.
you send them the receipt and everything. Yo,
Right.
look, what's up, man? And they tell you, I mean,
They tell you
know,
that shit
yeah, you paid
tough
for
shit.
it, but you got to buy it again. You're not just gonna go buy it again. You're gonna be 38 hot.
Hold on,
They will buy it again because that's what they did with Skyrim.
I'm gonna double down.
What do you think is gonna happen when you're
AI buy.
leaving? What do you think is gonna happen when you're leaving these companies with the option of right now? Spider-Man can be, let's just say Spider-Man 3.
Right.
It could be 6 years old, but if you go in a PlayStation store to purchase that, we can charge you still brand new game price. You still paying $80-some
For the
but it's
exact same
brand new.
game.
That game 5 years old. You done beat it 100 times over. But when
As
you come in this
biased-
store and then buy it, we want full price.
As biased
brand
as I'm gonna
spanking
fucking
new.
sound with this statement, as biased as I'm gonna sound with this fucking statement.
Billy, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. He say some bullshit. Shut his mic. I'm
That's
gonna tell you right now.
crazy. What?
Shut his mic.
Shut him down.
He say some bullshit. Shut his mic. Please continue though. Continue.
Shut my fuck-
This
no,
gonna be your
continue.
last
Listen, I'm gonna say some
podcast.
shit that's gonna sound real fucking biased.
Okay.
In regards to that,
Okay.
Maddie, you better not shut my goddamn mic down. All I'm simply saying is because, in regards to that, as fucked up as it is to say, you got to get that shit to them fucking gaming companies. Because at the end of the fucking day, like you said with Rockstar, right? You said, okay, Rockstar tell you got to rebuy it, this, that, and third. Rockstar came out with a whole fucking Grand Theft Auto online for motherfuckers to play online. That shit came out 10 years ago.
Billions and billions
people
of
are
dollars
still going ape shit over
yearly.
that. So you can't sit up there and mind you, and let's keep it all the way a stack. What is Grand Theft Auto online?
It's just a subscription.
No, but what is it?
It's online.
It's digital, right?
It is digital.
Thank you. Okay, so that being said, don't make that face. That's not nice. But no, what I'm trying to simply say is don't shake your head neither. But what I'm trying to say is no, fuck that. Y'all gonna hear me because I heard y'all for 5 minutes. What I'm simply saying is you can't blame the consumer for fucking buying some shit they know they want to fucking play because the fucking company is putting out some shit they know that people are gonna buy. That's not their fault.
What do you mean by
It is their fault. They can choose not to buy it, make the company change their actions.
True indeed, but hold
Think
that
with
thought.
your mind
Bartender,
and
fix
your
me another
wallet.
drink.
That's crazy.
Fix me another drink right now, and go get me some Winchester sauce. If I whoop your ass. I'm sick.
That's tough.
We got a digital gamer over here, folks.
Nah, but
I'm just
I get your-
I'm just realistic.
I get your
man.
point.
Like,
it's just I get your point. It's
I
just
get it.
unfortunate that
I'm with
this
you though.
is-
I'm with you. I'm with
that
you.
This is the lane we in, because like I said, for so long, regardless of the sales, we've been able to coexist. And to hit me with a random, oh well, it's costing us money. You're
You
a
gotta
$1
just- you
billion
gotta just
company.
deal
You
with it
niggas
type
ain't
shit.
broke.
I get that.
It'd be different if this was like a starving
I get
company,
that.
right?
At the-
But y'all are making billions.
the end-
You know what I'm saying? Listen, what was the game? Call of Duty? Y'all just brought out the old Call of Duty, right? And sold over 5 million copies. Y'all are not hurting for bread. So I don't understand why
at
the
the
physical copy is bothering you so much to the point to where you say you just want to get rid of it altogether.
At the end of the day, man, I'm always for what's right. And I just want people to be able to own their shit and be able
Give
to
us the choice.
play it
Damn
whatever
it.
they want.
I agree with that. I that's valid.
I just want
give us the choice.
people-
I fucks with that.
If
I fucks
you
with that.
spend
That's
your
valid.
money
I
on
get that.
something, that's yours. It's not It's been 35 years, James. Let me snatch that from you. No, it's mine, nigga. Back the fuck up. It's mine. I'll lend it to you if you ask, but I want my shit back.
We've been harping on Sony and PlayStation for getting rid of physical media, but no one's brought up the fact that Xbox is moving forward with making that new system for the disc drive.
See, I was going to bring that up, but it's been reported now that they're coming out with a disc system too. So they slightly dodged the bullet. Slightly.
I like a disc. I like a disc. They do say that if you take the game, if you take the disc and you lend it to your friend and your game puts it in their Xbox, that it takes the digital version away from your Xbox and puts it on there. So only one person can own it at a time. Which, you know what? Fine, whatever. But at least we still have it's a disgusting compromise. But at least we get to keep our games. You know what I'm saying? You could sell it again.
All right, we're gonna take a short break before we go on to the next topic. What the chat's saying.
All right, we got a couple things. My man Steve Knight said, I'm in the middle about it. I grew up getting physical copies, but I'm also used to digital. The Mr. Big Boss says that's a double-edged sword. People want to play games, and if all they offer is digital, then that's all they have to buy. Also, Jeet Kune Joe, Chicken Wing Joe, it's never the company fault if people are eating it up, and that's my
That's what I said.
That's my plight right there, right?
That's what
my
I said,
plight
right?
there. Jeet Kune Do Flow, right? Is the fact of
that's my boy.
as a gaming company, right? I feel like as gamers,
he always does.
As gamers, I feel like we should stand together, regardless of if you're on the digital side or. We're all being affected. Even if you're not per se being affected right now, you're gonna be in the same seat, feeling away. And then what? You're not gonna want somebody. I think that's the most fucked up thing to me when I go to the comments and see the digital people. Well, I mean, y'all knew this was coming. Y'all old timer. Y'all stuck in the past. That's not the case.
They say that same shit
when it comes to gaming, right? When it comes to gaming, my joy should be my joy. It should never be looked down upon because I enjoy the physical and you enjoy the digital. It should be simply, hey man, that's a cool gamer right there. He liked the physical. I remember when I enjoyed it. I do the digital, but I still respect the physical.
You know what I think plays a part into that shit too, though? The whole digital and physical copy of the shit.
What?
I'm gonna talk to you because you around my age. Remember how motherfuckers respectfully. Remember how motherfuckers
You old
I'm just saying, you remember how motherfuckers used to have to put rubbing alcohol and toothpaste on the goddamn discs and shit?
Yeah.
Take care of your stuff.
stupid.
Personally, I feel like that's crazy. No, personally, I feel like the reason why they're doing so many digital copies of shit is because they feel as though with the the reason why I feel like they're doing so many copies of the digital shit as opposed to the physical is because it'd be so many problems with the physical. It'd be defective. Even if it's brand new, sometimes the bitch would be scratched the fuck up based on the shit.
But it'd be issues sometimes with digital. Prime example, the very first time Watch Dogs, the very first Watch Dogs
I remember
released,
that.
right?
I remember that. I know you going there.
So many people ordered it digital. Right?
I remember that.
And then the world was stuck for damn near a week. Everybody was at 5. I was on live from PlayStation watching. Everybody was on 5% stuck for a week. Physical copy owners, they in that bitch having a ball. They turned the town up. Not granted, because I know it's gonna be somewhere that didn't happen all the time, but still, that's something that think about Grand Theft Auto. How big the brand, the name, the game is itself. What do you think is gonna happen when the world press download at midnight when it's time for this joint to drop?
It ain't gonna
you
work.
think everybody is gonna be comfortably at home like yo?
Let me ask y'all this: what's one of the most known digital games right now?
Tetris? I don't know. What are you going for?
Y'all don't know the most known digital game right now?
No, what?
Fortnite.
Oh,
okay.
I ain't seen one physical copy of that bitch nowhere, and I ain't never heard it fuck up. Have y'all?
But think about the money.
No, but have you though?
But think about the money they're making. They put the money into.
So again, it brings me back to what I said about the companies. That's not the fucking person's fault that the fucking companies run out of money and they don't have time to fucking keep the servers up. That's not our fault.
All right, we've been ranting long enough.
A little bit. A little bit. My bad.
Let's go on to the next topic. It's almost time to get up out of here. But to end this though, grow some spine, people. These companies are screwing you over.
Stand up and fight.
Fight.
Damn it.
But enough about
Y'all
fight.
building the resistance?
Fuck.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm building the real X-Men.
Or-
Speaking of fighting, Baka Chokon this weekend.
We'll deal with that later. But the last topic of the day. This is more so probably a me thing. I know y'all. I don't know if y'all think like that. Anime fatigue. Do you ever see yourself getting burnt out of anime?
Absolutely. That's why I started watching the new Dongwa
Not at all.
action monster
We
big
know you
movie.
don't, nerd.
When I watch One Piece,
One Piece is too
Oh
big.
my gosh! When I watch One Piece,
I took it there.
A better storyteller would tell it
I get
faster.
burned out.
Hold
Guess
on.
what? If I get
So-
burnt out of One Piece, I read.
Hold on. But fodder. You said you
I
do.
know you ain't talking about fodder, but
That's his
Hannah.
name. That's his name. But why do you say that you get fatigued from anime? Why is that?
First off, I hate.
You ain't
I
fodder
hate
though.
when, I hate
Your
when
name
niggas
ain't
say
fodder.
niggas get comfortable in another man's house and start calling people fodder.
No, I was calling him fodder last episode.
That did happen last episode.
He definitely
I am Big Daddy. That's why they call me father.
This is the shit I be talking about, man. He just be saying that's. I've never called him that. His name is Fodder. Okay, Grand fucking facilitator Fodder.
Grandfather? Wow.
Anyway,
Stacking
sir,
titles.
That's
sir,
why Goku asked.
why do you feel the way you do? Anyway, Goku is like the NBA sound for anime. You just need somebody to hate, like LeBron in the NBA. Cool. Anyway, sir, why are you fatigued on anime?
Because these storylines are all the same. These themes are
That's
all
exactly
the
what
same.
it is that
They're
particularly shonen. Shonen is bland. I'm not saying that it doesn't have bright colors. I'm not saying that the fights aren't absolutely fantastic. I'm not saying that the animation isn't superb. I'm saying that the story is the same every time.
What?
Main character gets a power up, fights the evil organization, saves the day. And that is always the case. That's why I'm gonna watch me some romance anime. I'm gonna watch me a shoujo.
Some fruits basket.
Some fruits basket finna hit because I'm sick of seeing buff white men beat up other buff white men all day long.
I'm so tired of this. Hey, look, I'm so tired of this. I'm finna turn on Love Island.
Crazy. You've changed.
Love Island is more entertaining than anime.
That
right
woman
now,
changed you.
unfortunately.
That's crazy.
But look though, man, I still like my anime.
Dad said, bro, hater.
But it's okay though, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just waiting for my stuff to come back, you know what I'm saying? We getting JJK season 4. You know, I gotta catch up on Classroom of the Elite. You know, One Piece still banging like it's banging, you know what I'm saying?
You said One Piece?
One Piece.
Yeah, no.
You just one of them jobs.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. That breaks my heart to hear that you guys are that you feel that way about anime. I don't.
Well, guess
give a
what,
fuck.
Unc? You getting old. Just watch Love Island and call it a day.
I'm gonna be honest, and
I
this
wish
is
that the
probably
energy going into
we've seen this
the
on
stages.
podcasts before, but if he keep throwing those in a minute, I'm gonna dive on them. That's pretty much where that's
What?
going.
I wish the energy that went into the staples
Don't break your knee.
went into
I ain't seen
things
it
that
yet, so I
really,
can't
really
say.
deserved it, like No Game, No Life,
Oh no.
or
Game,
like
no life.
Skyrise
So good.
Invasion.
Okay, I
These
can.
things that
so,
haven't been
so
finished.
I understand that. I get you. I don't know, but huh? Which one? Oh, let's see.
Man, Solo Leveling is trash.
It's
Get that
bad.
out your anime recommendation. Like seriously. Why did you? We should ban you. We should ban you for
do you
even
mean by
talking about Solo Leveling in this chat.
What's wrong with? What's the problem with?
It is a
Solo Leveling?
TikTok anime for kids.
He loses character development as the show goes on.
I want to fight,
It is one of-
and get stronger for my mama. But he asked, you heard?
It has some of the best fight animations that I've seen in the past. I'd say 3 to 5 years.
Why ain't nobody got no smoke like this for One Piece though? That's why I'm wondering. I'm just curious because it's like
Because One Piece the best thing that's ever been written.
It's
No.
you could like watch that shit when you were 11 and you
One
can
Piece
graduate
is-
from
Listen,
college
man, I
watching
heard
it.
One Piece slander since 2022. You saying the same bands?
Listen,
The
all he
loop
did,
of
all
One
he did
Piece
was eat a
is
fruit.
the loop of One Piece is
All he did was eat a fruit.
they
and
show
got-
up
and
at an
got strong.
island.
And got like
There's
rubber
a
skin.
dictator. Luffy gets fed. They defeat the dictator.
Right, hold
and then
on.
they move on to the next
Man, we
island.
But this, hold on. But
We
this is
talking
the
about
dope thing.
politics
Hold on.
in One
This
Piece,
is the
man.
dope thing about anime, though, right? It's so much of it. The genre is so large. I feel like even if you don't like where it's at right this second, there's still some anime that you enjoy that you can that almost feels like a warm
Man,
hug
listen, man,
or
hit me-
delicious Campbell's soup.
Man, hit me up when that.
I
next-
So
will
to
take-
say that you're fatigued is just that sucks.
There's
That's
plenty of
fucked up.
animes
I
I
will
can watch
die
right
on
now
the
and still
hill.
not get bored off the modes. I ain't gonna hold.
Name them. What?
Tokyo Revengers, Airblade.
Mid.
You drunk?
Mid.
Tokyo Revengers. Yeah, we listen. You've been drinking too much of that Tito's.
Mid.
Tokyo Revengers, Airblade,
Mid.
Kuroko.
Mid.
Kuroko is really good.
Kuroko is.
Listen to your man.
Kuroko's really good.
Man.
Sports anime be having some heat.
Appreciate you.
Man, the
Thank
only
you.
good sports anime is Slam Dunk and Blue Lock.
Blue Lock is really heat. Is
I'll
at
give
some
Haikyuu
serious fire.
its flowers.
Have you watched Kuroko?
I don't need to. It's mid.
Then shut the fuck up, then.
No, nigga,
Then shut up, then.
No, nigga, that
Then
shit.
shut the fuck up, then. They made a movie out of that shit. They made a movie out of that.
And guess
Again.
what? They finna make a movie out
Okay.
of Dragon Ball.
I
We
don't
gonna
watch
be
as
there.
much anime as any other person on this very, very comfortable boneless couch.
Talk your shit by my motherfucking boneless couch.
But I will die on the hill
Shit comfortable.
that there is an anime for everybody.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna agree.
No.
It is not one.
It's not One Piece.
I'm gonna agree with Ghost, and I'm gonna say there is an anime for everybody. If you haven't found an anime that you like, you just haven't watched enough
I
anime.
have found the anime.
Okay,
I found
so hold on.
Shonen
Not to
Jump.
cut you off, let me ask you. So being as though y'all two said that y'all feel that fatigue, do you feel that there's that there was is something that could happen that could get y'all excited again about it?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I want to see the main character get slaughtered.
100%. Yeah, I was not
I
really
want to
into
see him
anime.
get his fucking brains blown out.
About a year and a half ago, I started watching Blue Lock, and I was like, I really like the themes of this show. Like, it was not as well animated as Solo Leveling, but I think that the execution of the themes of evolution were executed far more effectively. I liked the juxtaposition of individuality in a competitive while also being a team setting. I liked that each of the different characters on Isagi's team all had the spotlight, and that was refreshing. A lot of times you get an anime where it's just about the MC. Like, you've got your Vegetas, you've got your Piccolos.
You know what else is like that?
The best characters in
You know what else is like that?
What's that?
You know what else is like that? Kuroko.
The
It's,
best.
it's a good sports anime.
The best
So
characters in Blue Lock.
So let me ask
The
then.
best characters in Blue Lock is Nagi and Baro.
Hold on.
Everyone else is irrelevant.
Do you think that the reason
No one
that
can fight.
is because anime is so mainstream now, or do you feel like
That's
it's always
100%
been
what
that
it is.
I think that
That's what it is.
I think that anime becoming more mainstream has allowed it to be able to reach out into different genres and grab a larger audience. I think that its increase in popularity has allowed it to evolve in a way that it can be for everybody.
But it came at a price.
But hold on. Here's the thing.
I like the
Here's
OG
thing.
shit personally.
There's a double-edged sword.
Well, like, I love
There's
Astro
a double.
Boy.
There's a double.
I love Sailor Moon, but
Violent anime asking about Tongue and
See, the thing about
I ain't heard of that one.
The thing about,
Togemonkey, it's great.
So
the
I,
thing,
I enjoy it. The CGI bothers me a little, but whatever. I still enjoy watching it though.
the thing about anime going mainstream is that it's a double-edged sword.
Yep.
Yes, we're gonna get more fans. Yes, we're gonna get more content. Yes, they're gonna push the author to write more stuff. But what happens is that these companies start getting involved, and then they start trying to implement their messages within these animes, and then start trying to get somewhere around the creator of these series, and then start like trying to influence them and whatnot.
I just feel like they lose themselves within the story or the whole concept of the anime
That's
itself.
the issue with One Piece
Because
right now.
I think at that point you can
Because
step away from the anime.
The reason why I say that is because the prime example of that shit is what y'all was talking about in that last episode with that Dragon Ball Diamond shit. And that whole fucking Dragon Ball Super, all that shit is trash.
I mean, if
man.
I could be honest, One Piece kind of going in that route too, because like if you read One Piece, you know he's ready to wrap this shit up. It's clear as day, but it's like
One Piece ain't good.
It is good. It's not as the
You
reason
just hate
One
it.
Piece isn't as good as it could be is because people overhype it. But
If you
One
ain't
Piece
catch that
is
shit
great.
when you was my
I'm
son
not, but
age, you ain't finna finish
even
that
though,
shit.
So look, right? So even though I'm not per se into One Piece, I'm not mad at a diehard fan that's gonna ride for it
Facts.
because that's how I
Facts.
feel about my OG animes from Go-Go 13, Crying Freeman, Fist of the North Star. I'm a
Big,
die on
big
those
old
hills.
Yu Yu Hakusho,
When we talk
Trigun.
about those,
I'm not
I'm a
saying,
die on
I'm not
those.
saying I won't ride on.
No, I wasn't saying that. I was just speaking on what
I'll
you just
ride.
said.
I'll ride for my animes, but if there's an issue,
You said Outlaw Star?
if there's an
That
issue
too?
with the story,
My
I'm
nigga.
gonna speak on it because
Yeah, of course.
if something don't make sense, I'm gonna call it out.
But I think that's the exciting thing, right, about anime because of how large it is. That and then meeting people every day, right, who are newly wanting to learn about anime and putting them on to the classics as well as the new stuff. I think that's what for me keeps that light, you know what I'm saying, burning bright.
Especially when you put
You
somebody
know?
on that ain't never seen it.
Yeah,
I think that there
You know
comes
why
a
it's so
point.
dope?
The
And
greatest
they
film.
like the shit. That shit is the most dopest feeling in the world.
I think there's a point where anime becomes too corporate
The hell of
And-
Yeah, for sure.
and
Naruto with
it
that live
becomes corrupt.
Oh, speaking
They
of
weren't
that,
the only
in the-
ones.
speaking of that, not to cut you off, I don't want no anime live action. I just
Yeah, that
personally,
shit. Yeah,
I
no,
don't want
They
it.
try too hard.
I don't want
They
it.
try too hard.
Don't want
They
it.
try way too fucking
I don't
hard.
think it's
And I'm
good.
letting people know right now, if you like the One Piece fans, we only like the live action because it's another way to get people into One Piece. That shit is trash.
I'll
I
say
seen my
I'll
son
put my
watch that shit
opinion.
like 4
I'll put my
times.
opinion on live action anime,
I cannot watch that shit.
and
That
I'll
shit
keep moving
terrible.
on. I don't like it. I can't lie and say that I like live action anime, but I can appreciate it because
I did fuck with Yu Yu Hakusho though. The live action that was decent.
a world
That one was decent. That one was decent.
in
That
a
one was
world
decent.
where AI is an infestation, I can appreciate people taking the time to create something with them, with using their own bodies, making something original with themselves.
But you can't really say.
I
the
thank
reason
you,
based off
but
the anime.
I don't want it. I need my animation crispy. I need the earth shaking. I need to see all of that. With the live action, you're gonna CGI me to death. You're gonna overdo it.
True.
No, thank you. Or you're gonna underdo it, and it's gonna piss me off. I need my animation. And please, even with the anime, I need you to relax with the CGI. Every fucking thing does not need CGI. Where is the animation? And pay the animators.
That's
Pay the voice
thing.
actors.
They trying to. The thing is, they're
Fuck.
trying so hard to keep up with.
It
the
sound
times
crazy
to make
to
it
me.
so modern. That's
It
the reason
sound-
why it looks so shitty.
It sounds crazy to me when an anime, right? The anime name brand itself makes millions. The voice actor makes fucking chips.
They made
The animators are slaved, right? They being enslaved day in and day out. They getting fed pennies. Meanwhile, the anime drops. It's everywhere. It's viral. Everybody's talking about it.
Gets paid.
Mappa sweating right now.
But let me ask you this: Are you talking about in reference to the?
That's
Are you talking about
crazy.
in reference to the English actors or the Japanese ones?
All
Both.
of them. If
I'm about to say,
if
'cause
you
I'm
go in
about to say
that
the
booth
English,
and
I
you
know they get
cooking
paid
up,
peanuts.
if you going in that booth and you cooking up whether English, Japanese, Cantonese, banana boat, whatever, you need your money. Not no look. You need that chicken. Them voice actors should be living. You know, they should be doing MTV Cribs.
I guess
on the voice
because the
acting.
reason why the reason why they feel like they don't. I guess the reason why they don't pay them as much is because you got to think about it. A lot of the times we catching this shit when it's over here. That shit been out about 5,
It don't
6
matter.
years. It,
What?
but it
Hold on,
do,
no,
though.
no,
But
no,
it
no.
does. though.
Listen,
Now
hold
they
on.
do they do
When you
sound
watching,
Yeah,
when you-
no,
hold
I
on.
get it. But I'm saying, I'm
Look.
talking about back then though.
But Pete, when you watching it, right? When you watching it, that background music come on, right? And that villain go into his speech, whether English or subbed, right? You pulled in. That's the voice actor
True.
doing that.
True.
You know what I'm saying? The voice actor pulls you in. You locked in. Yes, obliterate it all. Or, oh no, somebody save us. It don't matter. You're pulled in. Pay them, man. Them animators who sleepless nights trying to make sure that they break the internet when it drop. Pay them their money. Pay them their chicken. They deserve that.
Nah, you not getting paid. You better enjoy that character and tell your kids that's all you're getting. You ain't getting
I'm gonna ride to the wheels fall off.
I'm gonna
bitch.
go back to my.
Let me fuck around, be Goku. Bitch,
I'm gonna go
hey.
back to my other point about
But the-
how anime gets corrupted by corporations. A lot of times, I've found that when I become like when I do get anime fatigue, what I because I like the franchise, because I like the IP, what I typically end up doing is I'll go and find other people who like it. Because one thing that I have noticed is that anime fans are some of the most creative and some of the most inventive fans of any content out there.
They the most loyal fans too.
They live and breathe it. I've seen animations of anime that I think that might just be better than the anime. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make music, they make songs, they do cosplay, they make art. There's always, if an anime is good, there's always more to consume because there's somebody who loves it and is doing it for
the creativity
passion
behind it
instead of profit.
The creativity
and that's
behind
what
the
I
show.
love about anime is the passion behind it. Old anime used to be art, and anime is still art, but a lot of it gets twisted after it gets too big to becoming about profit.
For sure.
and they just be putting shit out and throwing it out and make you feel like, oh, because you like the anime so much, we gonna give you this shit and you just gonna enjoy it because
And
you
they
love
know
it.
it's gonna work because people are gonna buy it. Same way as with the games we were talking about earlier, they're gonna buy it because it has the name on it.
Yeah.
The brand loyalty is a curse. It is a poison.
It ain't gotta be Dragon Ball Z 10K. You just Dragon Ball Z.
NBA 2K is a prime example of that shit. You know how many motherfuckers talk about that damn game and buy it every year? You
Shout
laughing,
out.
but you know I ain't lying.
Hold on. Shout out AJ91. Love your socks, JD.
Oh, thank you.
All right, y'all.
Ugh.
We're gonna do a rapid fire, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
There like that.
Damn, you hating, nigga?
All right,
My
y'all.
dogs are out now.
Fucking Deadpool slip.
All right, y'all. We're gonna.
Somebody shouted your slippers out way.
Yeah,
up
yo,
there.
Magic School Bus slippers.
Somebody shouted them out way up
Miss
there.
Frizzle looking at.
Ooh, somebody shouted you out way up there. Man. Let me see. I can't find it. Whatever.
Oh,
Somebody
shit.
shouted you out there, man. I don't know.
All right, y'all.
Shout-
We're gonna do a quick rapid fire. We're gonna do a quick rapid fire, then we're gonna wrap it up.
All right.
Goku versus Frieza.
Frieza, please, Frieza. I want a what if of Frieza with Goku's work ethic. That's all I want. Just one time, I want to see Frieza train like Goku and see what happens.
I mean, we kind of got a sample of that with Golden Frieza, right? He said, "Yo, I went and I
Yeah.
trained a little
Broly
bit. I ain't
beat
do
that
it all
ass.
the way, but I did a
Broly
little
beat
bit."
that
Frieza said, Frieza picked up a
Broly beat-
dumbbell and said,
Broly
it's
beat that
too
ass.
hard. And then he did a push-up and was like, oh, okay, I can do this. And then he did 2 more push-ups and he got Black Frieza.
All right, another rapid fire. Gogeta versus the fusion of Shadow and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, Gogeta!
Go Jita, nigga,
You
what?
watching him?
Gogeta!
That nigga just rolling the ball.
I don't even know why he did that.
That's a fucking Saiyan versus an animal.
All right. Hear me out.
I'm going to go with Gogeta.
Hear me out. Chucky from Rugrats versus the guy with the glasses from Recess who was part of the game.
Who, Randall Wings?
For one thing, you talking about a 3-year-old versus a 5th grader.
He getting whooped, man.
Man, Chucky got them hands.
Yeah,
Chuck ain't got no fucking hands. Tommy had the most
Man,
nuts
look,
out of everybody.
Man, little Chucky.
And he had a diaper.
Man, look, Chucky gonna play a diaper.
That's like putting Marlin from Finding Nemo against Lilo from Lilo and
All
Stitch.
right, Lil Bill versus Caillou.
Little Bill
Lil
fucking
Bill every
Caillou up.
single-
I mean, I'm not doing this. Listen,
Little Bill gonna headbutt the shit out of Caillou.
That's what I want to tell you. This is what I want to know. What do you feel is your hardest? Like, what's the hardest villain intro in anime to you? When you introduce a villain, what do you
Ain't
feel
modern
like is?
trash ass. That's
Dio. Dio was evil for the love of the game.
For sure.
He
What
didn't care. He had no
Hold on,
reason
what-
to be that evil.
But what the fuck did you just say?
Madara trash as fuck, and he's a
Yo,
world
Dede, watch your fucking mouth.
Yo,
First
fuck
off, ho,
that.
ho,
You talking about anime?
ho.
Fuck
Watch your
Madara,
mouth when you
Madara.
talking about the Uchiha. That's my clan. First off, when you talk
Let me
about
tell
the
you
Uchiha,
something.
ho.
He said
Nah,
Madara?
chill. Hold on. Let me
He
get
said
this.
Madara.
Chill. I got
Fuck him
chill.
up,
I
fuck
got
him up,
this.
fuck him up,
When
fuck
you
him
talk
up.
about
Nah,
the greatest, hold on. When you talk
Fuck him
about
up,
the
bro.
greatest one man army
You said
moment
Madara?
in
Yeah, fuck
anime
him up.
history,
Let
have
me
you
tell
lost
you
your mind? Have you lost your mind?
Let me tell you something.
You put some
about Madara.
respect when you
Let me
talk
tell you
about the great Madara
Let me
Wreck
tell you
Box
about- let me tell you
Uchiha.
something
Nigga.
about Madara. I will never be afraid of a nigga who's scared to have his back turned.
Uchiha
Say
don't
that shit
get
to you
the
in the
job
fucking face.
done.
Hold on, you said what happened?
I said Uchiha don't get the job done.
That's a lie. Did you not see
Because
what he did? Did you not see what he did?
Itachi was supposed to get rid of the whole clan. And
Did you
Uchiha
not see what he
kept
did,
showing
bro?
up. That was like Trunks
Man,
and the
look, man,
androids.
I picked
They
the-
kept coming
Did
up.
you-
I'll
not
pick
see
the
what he
weakest
did.
nigga in One Piece against Madara, and that's Zoro. The fuck?
One Piece is written to all hell. They
One
apparently
Piece
they
don't
beat
make
everybody.
nobody strong but the nigga with the elastic skin. That's
You're
it.
wrong. You're completely
That's
wrong.
it. I ain't. What that fucking cover?
Anyway,
You look at that cover.
uh,
I
I
want
put,
to get that goddamn cover.
I put
my
Nami
fault.
up against Madara.
Nigga
What
got
was your
5
answer, sir?
forms
What was your answer? sir?
between million
question.
episodes.
You said when you were saying about
I put Nami
Dio?
up against Madara.
Oh, I love Dio because Okay, starting from part 1 of JoJo's, one of my favorite anime. Dio was the son of a thief and a con artist, and he was picked up by basically royalty, and then was just evil for no reason. And it wasn't just like, I hate you, Jonathan. I hate your whole bloodline for the love of the game.
Boom. So with that being said, who's filthier when it comes to that? Dio or Reverse Flash?
I'm gonna say it's Dio because
Flash, bro.
I'm gonna say Dio because it spanned generations.
Reverse
Flash is specifically against the Flash.
Reverse Flash, bro.
You can put that with Reverse Flash too.
Reverse Flash, bro. Reverse Flash, bro. I'm gonna tell you why. Reverse Flash.
Reverse Flash is just.
Do you understand? This nigga died in one whole universe and stayed alive in a whole nother one.
Okay, hold on.
Stink me in her head.
You want to just shout out? AJ91 said we were talking about how we love the Magic School Bus slippers at Taco Tuesday.
You just had to put that out there, huh?
Yeah, you wouldn't shut up about it.
I let it go after 5 minutes.
Anyway,
Because the Magic School. By the way, they're
Steve
Deadpool
Knight.
flies.
They
Steve
are
Knight.
My nigga, thank you.
Steve
They
Knight.
are good.
Steve Knight 2319 said Kenpachi versus Rurouni Kenshin. Who will win?
Oh, Kenpachi whooping that.
Kenpachi, yeah.
You're not even a Kenpachi fan.
Zaraki.
You're not a Kenpachi fan.
Watch it. We can. You know what? We can fight in real life. That's what we can do. You watch your mouth.
Let me scoot
You
up.
watch your mouth when you talk about my boy Kenpachi Zaraki. You
get
crazy?
up, motherfucker.
There is nobody better than Kenpachi to me
guess what?
in Bleach. We talking
Guess what?
Kenpachi, Old Man Yamamoto,
All right.
and Retso Unohana.
All right,
Those are my three.
Listen.
I'm about to listen.
You
I'm about to
gotta
do
pick-
something to
you
this
gotta
nigga
pick-
dating.
you gotta
Man. I'm
pick
telling you.
one. You gotta pick Madara.
I'm about to do.
You gotta
What
pick
I'm about to
Madara.
do something to Day. That's what I'm telling you. We about to get canceled because I'm about to choke Day with this headset
You
wire.
gotta
That's what I'm
pick
telling
one.
you.
You got Madara or Kenpachi. You can't have two.
I can have whatever I want. All of them. What is Pokemon? Gotta catch them all. I love them all.
Well, Madara.
That's it.
When Madara come up here and be like,
Cut Day mic off. That's it.
Cut his mic off is crazy.
Dio will both of them.
All right,
niggas.
man.
Dio will both of them niggas.
Tonight,
They don't know how to do.
I would like to shout out
The
Taco
Wild
Tuesday.
Though.
Shout out Taco Tuesday. Everybody in the chat.
Tuesday.
Thank y'all, man, for pulling
Shout
up.
out to Jill.
You know what
She's
I'm
at a
saying?
concert.
Jill, shout out.
one?
Enjoy yourself.
Something in Riverside with some dude.
Some R&B. I remember she was talking about it. But Jill, enjoy yourself. Be safe. Shout out to everybody who pulled up tonight to rock with us. We
Yes, thank
greatly
you.
Jill.
appreciate you.
Go home now.
I don't got time for this. Cut Day mic, please. Cut his mic, please.
What are you talking in a sexy voice for?
But listen, man.
do what I
Join
want.
I
us.
can still hear you.
Join us again for the next episode. Thank
all
you.
up in here.
Y'all guys have a wonderful night. We love y'all.
Hey, play the music, Billy. Hey, Jill.
I'm not
Not that music, the other one.
Billy.
I got bored. I even watched the remake.